We're very excited to have our next guest join us from Warbly Jets. We have Jules and Samuel from the band.
Hello.
Welcome back to San Francisco, gentlemen.
Happy to be back.
It's good
Last
to be back.
time you were here, you were opening for the Dandy Warhols, I believe.
You were.
Yes.
And what was that experience like? Because those guys, Courtney is...
They were great. It was fantastic. We had a really good time with them, and San Francisco was very responsive to what we were doing, and this is an honor to play at the Fillmore.
Yeah, here you are at the Rickshaw Stop, part of the Noise Pop Festival.
Yeah.
You just said that San Francisco really gave you a great response. I think San Francisco is one of those places in which your music really resonates.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
hope
we're
so,
big fans as well, and it's very interesting because you guys have been, traveling around and been all over the country. Originally from Detroit and North Carolina, went to New York. Now you're in LA. That's some of the background, and just to give people an idea of some of where your influences and history comes from. From North Carolina, why New York?
I moved to New York to intern at Electric Lady Studios, and did that for a few, I guess, not really too long. I was there for a bit, and then got into just the music scene around Brooklyn and playing shows. That was my reason for moving there, though.
And was it all that you thought it would be? Was it
Absolutely
raw and grimy? And
yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It chews me up and spit me out and made me a man.
That's what I was looking for, because you hear about the stories of people going to LA with the sunshine and the dreams and the babes
Yeah.
and all this stuff. And,
That works out sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. But coming from New York and moving to LA was much, much better.
Right.
And it was actually a lot of sunshine and a nice time and lots of babes as well.
Yeah, to a degree. Yeah. But when you're coming from New York, everything is kind of that way.
Right.
Thank you again, we're Warbly Jets from Los Angeles, in case you're wondering. Hey, can we get a little less of the other guitar over here in the bass monitor? A little more of my vocal in my monitor.
What was that I guess that aha moment of which, yeah, Jules, we should do something together, or Samuel, yeah, we should do something together?
Ironically enough,
yeah.
actually, I've never really thought about it too much, but
Yeah.
it was the last night that I played a show with the previous band that I was in. We had talked about getting up and making some music together, but I didn't really realize the way that it would end with that band that I was in.
Yeah, he didn't really
that
know that
night.
it was going to be the last show that he was going to play with that band, and I sort of came to see them because I was fans of what they were doing at the time, and just showed up and was sort of concocting what I wanted to do for the next pursuit, and just talked about inspirations for that, and we sort of vibed back and forth on that a little bit. A couple days later, maybe like a week later, and it was just like, I'm done with the other thing.
Yeah. We just talked about how you moved to LA, but you guys didn't really have such a great experience during the recording process, or trying to find the right studio and setting
Yes.
up shop and those kind of things, which
Totally.
is what led to the first single, Alive, of course, right?
Totally. Yeah.
Was it worse than you anticipated, or was it just sort of happened organically, and it was kind of like,
There were definitely some
situation
hiccups.
of moving here, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, there's hiccups, but I mean, I don't know. For me, when I moved to New York from North Carolina, at least, like, I had 3 months of like living in a crazy, like, horrible, grimy warehouse where I was paying like $400 split between me and my other roommate at the time, and essentially living in like a 3-way lofted closet,
Yeah.
So I was pretty ready for whatever.
Coming
was
from
gonna
New York
happen.
and having been there for a number of years and knowing that terrain and that lifestyle, I mean, coming to LA was way easier. As difficult as it became, it was sort of, seasoned weather for us.
Yeah.
And it, to have all the access in LA and the freedom, and it's just easier to
absolutely.
get by. It was, we kind of just dealt with it.
We have the single Alive right now, and it is very much inspired by some of the experiences that you went through in LA, and
Yes, for
finding
sure.
a studio and bouncing around and those kind of things. Is there a well of music that is part of those writing sessions that we should be looking forward to, expecting?
At some point, you will hear more music that
Yeah.
has come from a lot of those same experiences.
Yeah. We've written many songs.
Okay.
We're excited to get the rest.
I can't wait to talk all about it, and
Yeah.
we'll come right back and talk about it, and it probably won't be too long.
Well, you're playing them, I think, some of them.
Yes, we
during
are.
your
Yeah,
set,
we're playing.
right?
We're
So,
playing most of the record tonight, but not all of it. But
Yeah.
It's always an interesting experience to have people come to the live show with only one song out, because we have such a diverse catalog of what we actually sound like versus just that. So it's always interesting to offer that to people.
Well, it gives us something to look forward to.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. Cool. Well, we really appreciate your time.
Thank
Absolutely.
Great to meet you guys.
Yeah, great to meet
Thanks
you as
so
well.
much.
And we look forward to the new music.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
This is Samuel and Jules from Warbly Jets. You're watching B-Sides on Air.